Well, I guess it's Joy because she always hosts.
You gotta
Okay.
move everybody over because then I know.
Okay.
Offset. Wait, that means you.
Joey, we're only moving so you can get it.
Joy, you got to move.
Okay, y'all ready?
Mhm.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Whatever Comes to Mind podcast. I'm Heaven, and I have some special guests here with me today.
Joy.
Lamaya.
I'm Emma.
And today is the day after the election of 2024. And if you're a black woman, Hispanic, Asian, not a billionaire, gay, undocumented, documented, you might got to get out the country.
I'm thinking London.
London, where'd you
Sweden.
going?
Shit, I don't even know.
I'm just saying, on the boat ride back to Africa, nobody talked to me. Nobody talked. When we stuck like this again, nobody say nothing to me. So, my opinion on the election is that we didn't choose the more qualified candidate, and it's a result of racism and sexism.
Oh, I'm supposed to go now? My opinion is that we're all fucked. Trump is gonna drag our economy to the ground, and he's not gonna give a fuck about the earth or, like, you know, what is it called? Global warming. So that's
That one
definitely
thing.
fucked. We're gonna see a whole lot of rights being taken away, a whole lot of natural disasters happening, a whole bunch of stuff that was not happening with other presidents. So stay tuned for that, America.
Emma, your thoughts.
I think that as American citizens with the freedom to vote, we should consider other people when we vote and not just how we benefit ourselves. And I think that our unwillingness to uneducate ourselves and our unwillingness to go out of our own comfort zone in order to accommodate and help the other people around us makes us harmful when we do vote.
Okay. So as y'all see, Emma is a white woman, so she will have the perspective that I'm looking for. So, if I tell you that the candidate you're trying to vote for threatens my life on so many levels and doesn't have empathy for me, and if he could wouldn't rent out his building to me at all, and if I tell you that, and then if I tell you that you support a racist, what does that make you?
A racist.
Good job.
All right. So, how do y'all see the country moving forward? Like, what direction do y'all see it in?
Backwards.
Backwards.
Backwards is the word.
This shit is moving backwards. Where there's no care or consideration for the people around us. Everything that we have done in consideration for moving forward as a developing nation, as a country that cared about itself and the people around us. She's fixing something.
I didn't fix it.
She's working hard. Look at her go.
Okay. Never mind. Y'all saw what I tried to do.
Yeah, we get it.
Okay.
But if we are not taking the people in our lives into consideration,
Let me see, because I had
Please,
she about to
please.
Let me see if I can just like. Okay. Let me see. Is that
Oh,
better?
she did.
She ate me. Wait, this is the
Yeah.
best. This is the best
She
setup.
hit that.
Was this how it was?
No, it
No,
was
it
a little
wasn't.
bit higher.
Don't hype yourself up there. But if we do not take the people that we care about into consideration when we vote, and then we turn around and we're like, hey, I voted for Trump, what are we doing? Like, we can't be tolerant of these things and neglect our right to vote, because in doing so, we are pushing the narrative that we approve of those things when we don't.
Yes. I always like to say, it's 3 positions that you have in my life. You're with me, against me, or in my way. If you voted Trump, you're in my way. No, if you voted Trump, you're against me, and if you didn't vote, you're in my way.
Thank you.
That's my perspective on it. Also, guys, these are my doormates. I
Hi.
feel like that's a
We live together.
We all live together, yeah.
So I do want to pivot into a more positive topic. How would we rate the doormate experience with each other?
I would rate the doormate experience very good. You know, first coming into here, I didn't think I was gonna talk to these people. for real.
Same.
Like,
No, actually, I knew.
You knew.
Look, I was really gonna stay with myself. So, you know,
Until what made you know we was gonna be like that?
I don't know. Honestly, like when Lamaya like called my name and was like, "We're gonna play a game later," and all that shit. Even though we didn't fucking play the game.
We didn't play the game.
We got to it eventually. We played.
We made.
We were tired the first night, guys.
We
made
TikToks.
a lot of stuff going on. We did make some TikToks.
Y'all heard all about my issues.
I rate the dorm experience with you guys definitely a 10 out of 10. I wouldn't wish for anybody else.
CNN 10.
Okay, I wouldn't recommend anybody else. I've heard that a lot. I heard that a lot of people like really don't get along with their dorm mates, and I'm so glad that I have these three with me because maybe we get along. We do shit like this.
Yeah.
This is like a regular day for us.
Nothing about this is irregular except that we're talking to y'all right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, we literally, but I don't know that, and we be in joy room. So.
Yeah, this.
That's my favorite.
But this is like it's the desk positioning as to where we have to sit.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 overall. I love all of my roommates. They're goofy as hell. I love them all very much. And I think that we all have like our own relationships with each other outside of like having a group dynamic, which makes it like better because we can all be around each other.
I think we all have individual friendships.
It's a 9 out of 10 for Joy because she keeps calling me the wrong fucking name.
Her name is Emma. If you ask Joy, her name is
Emily.
No.
Hey, that's better than Cassidy. No,
it's
actually,
better than Cassidy. But it's
in context, it's not better than Cassidy because he didn't know.
So. No, but I love you. I love you very much. That's really fun.
I would rate the dorm mate experience 100 out of 10.
Period.
I think I have the best dorm mates, and I went through a really tough time last month, and I really needed them to support with me and walk with me. Literally.
And we did.
That's
just
not,
that.
That's not a metaphor for anything.
Okay,
this
is literally so
What
literal.
happened?
It's not even funny.
I knew I was going to be friends with them the first day. I tried to talk to them as much as possible. I knew Emma was cool when I saw her tattoos. I was like, is she? And I was like, no.
I mean, like, just look at her vibe, guys. Like, just look at Emma.
I was like, it's no way she's voted for Trump with them tats.
Absolutely.
Right.
So
I'm actually gonna fuck Trump tattooed across my collar.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
So what has been your best memory with us being dorm mates so far?
Waffle House.
Waffle House.
I think that was fun.
That was
we
a good
had a
one.
really good night. I think it was like, what time was it? It was
we
1 in the
left
morning.
at
I went to bed
12:30.
at like 2:30. So
yeah, it was like
We didn't leave the dorm till like 12:30.
no.
Yes, and we
Yeah, we
was
went to bed
having
by
one
2.
of our regular chats that we have, and then we went to freaking Waffle House, and then we just like ate and we was chatting. That and this wasn't what you have it, and I hate to say this.
Yeah.
You left her out.
Okay, never mind. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. Heaven knows what I'm talking about. She just wasn't there, unfortunately. But next time, you are definitely invited, bro.
Yeah.
They like to leave me out of a lot of things.
Where she go?
Actually, that's actually the only thing I've ever been left out of. But my
Please.
favorite memory with y'all, it just feels like a party every day. Hey. Honestly, the first day, when we was playing Uno, it was just me and Joey, and Emma was on the phone, and Lamaya was getting off of work. I was like, this is very like domestic, not like that. I felt like we were like a family, and I was like, Emma, stop leaving us.
Yeah. I just walk away.
Emma has this thing. What is it called?
Irish goodbye.
Irish goodbye.
Where she just kind of gets up and leaves.
I had to train Emma.
She's breaking it.
I had to.
She's better
What's it
now.
called?
No, but it's so bad because you're the only people I don't Irish goodbye now. So
Oh,
like
look
people
at
notice
that.
that you're the only people I don't Irish goodbye.
Like she
Like,
at
I
least
leave
tries
everything
to
else.
announce her.
Like,
What's it called in psych when you try to train someone out of it?
Pavlov.
Yep, I did Pavlov dogs with Emma to train her out of that.
We're so proud of Emma. Everybody give her a round of applause for that.
Thank you guys. Go ahead.
I don't really know.
water's ready if you want.
I mean, I like the times, where we smoke together, where we're sitting in the nosh together, just chilling and hanging out. I like those times where we're all just having a conversation at the nosh. That's what I like.
Mm-hmm. Those are
Just any of those times.
I have to blur that out.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Mine,
okay. She'll cut that
Sorry.
out.
Those are like the okay. Go ahead.
mine was the first time we all had breakfast together. I know we haven't done it much, but like we've done it like every once in a while, like, meet up. But, like, the first time we ever had breakfast together, and we were all just sitting there, like, getting ready for our classes and just, like, talking about how we wanted our days to go and, like, things we were looking forward to. Like, that was so cute. And I was like, yes, these are, like, my sisters. Like, this is my home.
Like, these are the people that
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
gonna love forever and ever.
Exactly.
And when we're all big and on top of the world and rich, we're all
When
gonna know each
Lamario's
other.
president. Like,
Okay,
Yeah.
like, say it again, okay? What year is that? We gotta know that year.
that's up to you.
Yeah, that's up to you after you turn 35.
Yeah.
Literally right after
The
I
year you turn
35.
35.
Yeah.
The world needs me, okay?
I need to.
Whatever the next election year is.
No, seriously.
I would like to say, so the next question would be like, what advice would you give someone moving into a dorm with people they don't know?
Okay.
I would say, well, what's always worked for me is trying to be friendly and trying to make them laugh. They like to say laughter is music for the soul, and I think if you can make someone laugh, I think they'll like you for a long time.
Yeah.
I got something to say. Wait, which one is the mic? This or this?
That's
Okay. I think that what helped us a lot was definitely setting ground rules from the beginning. We did not try to like find out later what
No
we all
tiptoeing.
agreed on. No, I
No
think it was like maybe
eggshells.
the third night. Not even the third
No,
night.
it
It
was
was
the
like
second
the
night.
second
second
night.
day.
We was like, yeah, okay, ground rules, what we want to do, how we want to do this. We announce when we go into the shower. We make sure if we have a company, we let everybody know. No, like obviously we all grown here. If you want to have company, have company. But you need to let everybody know
Yep.
that you're having company. Like, cause Emma, like our fucking walls are so thin, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say too much, but you know, like yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta know.
Also, I walk around here in my drawers.
Yeah, and
So does Lamaya.
Yeah, she
I absolutely do. I walk around here naked. So, you know, you have to let people know when you're having people over. Just basically setting rules and communicating with the people you live with. Because
Also, be the way you are from day one, so nothing is surprising.
Exactly.
I think when I call emergency meetings, that's even though the meetings is so surprised y'all, the fact that I'm calling one actually isn't surprising.
no, we know the
'Cause
drill.
Because it always gave from day one.
Because
So
what time is it? She basically called an emergency meeting like
She walked up, she was like, no,
every
we gotta talk.
Yeah.
All right, girl.
Nobody was surprised. I got up. No clothes on. Just,
No, you just like,
No.
do I have time?
like, you know?
Be talkative. Like, the only way you're going to get to know each other is if you talk to each other. So if you just never talk, and like I've seen that's like a problem with other people in their dorms, is they literally just never talk. And so like they don't
I couldn't
want-
imagine that dynamic.
No.
I don't
Could you imagine
understand
having
that.
been quiet? Like, that's crazy.
Not even that. I
We
just
love
I don't
you.
understand that.
You
How do
you
do
were
that?
Heaven was
Share a
definitely
bathroom.
the one that like made like us all talk, because like
Yeah.
when Maya reached out the first day that we were even assigned roommates, and she was like, and no one responded.
Nobody responded to her. Nobody responded to her.
And then,
But
like,
I don't charge it against them. They just didn't see it.
He was very
It's
busy.
fine.
And then Heaven, like we all moved in, and Heaven was like, nah, like knocking on everybody's door, like, hey, like I'm Heaven, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah,
like,
heaven is definitely
very,
the whole
like-
reason why we're all so close.
Exactly.
So give a kudos
she
for
really
that
pulled
one.
it together.
Mm-hmm.
But
Snap
just
to
be,
come on, guys.
yeah, it's not too guys. Just be talkative, because the only way they're gonna know you is if you talk.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say, I'm really glad that we have this really great bond right now. Like, honestly, if y'all didn't reach out, like, if y'all didn't talk to me,
Joy is a super.
I don't know where we
introvert.
So
would
is such an
I love
introvert.
you.
I don't know
But
where
it's
we would
okay.
be, like, but I'm really glad we got to form this bond, you guys. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just an introverted extrovert. Like I'm not gonna reach out and talk and all of that. But when you talk to me, baby, I'm gonna talk to you.
I think
Like,
I'm just an extroverted extrovert.
Yeah.
and that's exactly what we needed.
yeah,
I
it's
was
exactly
extremely
what
shy as a child, and this is gonna come as a surprise. So
You
went
see my face right now?
from
Shocked
0
and surprised.
from 0 to 5. I was the most talkative kid ever. Then I just became so shy. Like maybe I have like a traumatic event that my brain won't let me remember.
Maybe that's a good thing.
No, I became shy. Like in my older years, like
Yeah.
like
I
in high
became shy
school.
when I was
No,
older.
not even.
I became unshy in 6th grade again. That's when I got my funny back. I got my swag back in 6th
Something
grade.
else traumatizing happened, and she was like, I gotta make up for it.
Yep.
Foster care will do it to you.
See, I called it.
Yeah. So when you and I think
Shout out to all the foster kids.
I think being yourself, like in college, is the most important
I
thing
think the water's
because
It should be done.
it's too many people it's thousands of people on campus. Man. You're gonna find your people, and if you don't have any people, maybe you need to change.
I got you.
We're making hot chocolate.
All right. So we're gonna do. Anybody have any hot takes? Anybody has any hot takes?
I say we should share like a memory that we have of each other. So like one.
Okay.
If you had a memory of Joy that you wanted to share, like you had a memory of
Joy
Mama.
Joy was not a happy camper when I asked her to take me around the whole city yesterday, 2 days ago. She was not a happy camper, but I wouldn't be one either.
You know what? It was for a good cause. Let's just say it was for a good cause.
Yeah.
So you can
She wasn't a happy camper, but she sure was camping, and that's what's important.
She was stoked.
My favorite Lamaya memory. I really like the day when we played Clueless.
Clues?
Clue. Yeah.
Oh yeah, when Joy made us play that game.
Yeah. It was just funny vibes that whole time.
Even because I was so confused the entire time, y'all.
Guys, Joy will rewrite the game rules. If
she'll be like, well, no, you can't do that.
No, it's just the way that I play.
Joy should not be
like
the way that I play it.
No. Like the way that me and my family play it. That's what I mean.
Yeah, you mean cheating?
Yeah, wrong. Cheating.
No.
For sure.
And I've never played Clue wrong. We got that game like a few months ago.
I mean, if the whole family cheats, you're not gonna think you're cheating.
Yeah,
no, they always say that I cheat too. Like,
all right. Hot topic.
If everybody's telling you you're cheating, you're probably cheating.
I think that if you could drink black coffee, you could probably be a serial killer.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
That's not my fault.
She drinks black coffee. It's okay. My mom also drinks black coffee. So.
No, I need mine.
We're not a coffee family. So.
I'm a coffee person, like a mug.
I drink coffee every now and then.
I can only be high functioning when I have coffee. Like I'm my highest functioning when I have coffee.
When I was like,
really? I can imagine you being less than what you are, like overall.
Yeah, but this is like imagine with me with coffee. Like I feel like I'm the highest functioning.
Oh my god.
Random thought. When I was in elementary school, for whatever reason, I thought like that hot chocolate and coffee were basically the same thing.
I thought I was that girl drinking hot chocolate.
All fourth grade, I would wake up and make myself some hot chocolate before I got on the school bus. thinking I was drinking coffee.
Her stomach was killing her.
Nobody stopped me. I was in 4th grade. Okay?
Yeah. I really thought that drinking coffee would stunt your growth. And I used to drink coffee every day. I was like, my growth is not stunted. I'm actually the biggest person in the room.
You were trying to stunt your growth?
I was tired of being the tallest girl in the school.
I wanted to be the
But yeah, isn't just drinking. What?
It's
the spoon. Thank you. Imitate me.
Grab it by the handle. She literally grabbed it. She grabbed it flat palm, just like this.
It
wasn't that bad.
It was just trying to kill me. Okay.
That was a little dramatic. We love her.
It will be trying to kill me
I was
sometimes.
trying to kill you.
That's actually hilarious.
The camera just seen it. I just burnt the shit out of myself.
Guys, it's hot water. It's gonna hurt you.
Oh.
I didn't
It's
think
hot
the water
chocolate,
was bad.
y'all.
Every time I try to go back in, it's not. No, y'all know.
I think I'm blowing it. And
Y'all
it's
know
just
when
not
y'all know when y'all open the fridge and y'all see the food y'all don't like, so y'all keep closing it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I used to do that shit all the time. No, bro.
No.
Like literally, my mom had this 1800 bottle. Like y'all know the alcohol, the 1800
Yes.
bottle. We used that like as a water container for like a year. And like
Yeah, I was drunk.
no, and y'all know 1800 is clear, so
Yeah.
it looked like we was just drunk ass kids walking around drinking fucking 1800. I promise it was water, guys. We just was
You just thought you were that kid.
We just was using it as a water thing. I don't know why.
Alright, I have a more serious topic to talk about,
Okay.
but we all have dads, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, Danny.
I just want to talk about what do we think the role of an active father is and how that plays a role in people's lives.
Y'all know Danny. I don't feel like
Okay.
Like me in this conversation is.
No, talk about the.
Okay, wait. But I'm gonna get back on the bed. So just hand me this one. You don't. It's not gonna. It's metal, so it's not gonna hurt you.
Why you didn't give me this?
You asked for that.
Can we trade?
Yeah, we can trade.
Is it the same
I
amount?
just need you to hold.
Oh,
I need you to hold it while I go to bed and then hand it to me. Yes, you can have the one that's not gonna hurt.
Sorry guys if you guys hear me coughing. I work at a daycare. The kids gave me a little bit of a common cold.
She's gonna kill us.
It's fine.
COVID.
but this one is hotter
That,
on the inside.
do you want the
That's-
do you
that's
want
the
the one on the
one
outside
that-
or the one on the inside, baby?
Okay.
Gosh. That's it.
Did you get it? You got it?
Okay, let's go back.
So-
What's
Alright,
the question?
What do we think the role of what do we think the role of an active father plays in someone's life? Like, how do we see the impacts of it?
I'm
Well-
really. Oh, did you want to
okay.
go first? You
No,
go
no,
first.
no, you go first.
Am I
You have,
supposed to go
a,
first?
you have a
I'm really close to my dad. He's genuinely my favorite person, like in the entire world.
Shout out Danny.
Shout out
Danny.
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 My dad, he's just a great guy. I think that he's done a lot of work. My dad goes to therapy, not because like anything happened. He just wants to go to therapy to be like the best version of himself.
Period.
He goes to couples counseling with my stepmom because he wants to be the best version of himself in their relationship.
Love it.
He wants to like make sure that it works because he loves her and he's willing to put in that effort. He has had open conversations with his kids, apologizing for any harm he's caused them, like taking them out and like make sure that they knew that he.
let that cool down.
Guys,
Sorry, that's like so hot.
no, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's
But
boiling
like,
water.
I definitely understand that hot chocolate is hot water,
I'm so sorry.
and I definitely understand that.
No,
in
like
my
it's been
mind.
a while since I had hot chocolate.
But-
Maybe it's always been
Like,
that hot. Like
that's so
It has always been that high.
Emma tried to kill me twice. Okay, keep going.
And like having a father who put in the effort to have a relationship with me and having a father who was willing to always put in the effort to have a relationship with me made a huge difference in my life because now I know that I have someone that no matter what I can turn to, and I have like a masculine role in my life that I can always turn to.
Okay.
love that. Shout out Danny.
Period.
Shout
out Danny.
Thank you. I feel like the role of a father. Well, we're all girls, so I could say like, not to be like no Sigmund Freud, but I think the phrase that your dad should be like your first love,
Yeah.
like your first sense of what love from a man is,
Yeah.
Yes.
and I think he should be your protector and like your
He's-
your shield, your shield.
He should
Exactly.
be what sets the standards for future relationships.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like you should see how like daddy's little girl. Like yes, that's actually
Yeah.
what she. My dad is like I think my dad's like the smartest person on the planet, y'all. He like the advice he gave me, like when I was younger and I was like in 13 and he was giving me advice. I'm like, I really can't use this in gym class, but now that I'm older in my adult life, I think I could use it more and I see his insight. But I've always thought my dad was like a smart person. Like I've always recognized that he's smart, but I've also always been like, the adults probably know better. They're like 30 years older. I probably should listen to them.
Yeah.
But I think like I could talk to my dad about my political issues and knowing that you and your parents are like equally yoked is important because it like having to talk about politics at the dinner table when you disagree is a horrible experience.
Absolutely.
So it's just nice knowing that like my dad is like super smart and insightful and actually can my dad's definitely a solution-based listener and like if I have problems he could help me with them.
Go Joy.
Her and her dad are in a long distance relationship.
Yeah, I love my dad. You know, even though he lives far away, he still like keeps in contact with me and stuff. So I think that's a good thing to keep in contact and stuff. And you know, when I do visit
Do you need a
him,
glove?
he takes care of me and stuff like that. You know, just the basics. And he doesn't, you know, he pays child support and stuff. No problems
Shout
there.
out to child support.
Period.
Get that banker.
No arguments or nothing. Like, he wants to be a good father and provide for me.
That child support over, ain't it?
No, it's not. He paying until 21.
Oh, that,
Yeah, when
okay.
you in college,
When
baby,
you
they
in college,
pays
you
until
can do
you
it till
like.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Oh,
So-
I didn't know. Fun fact.
He doesn't have to, but it's
He gonna
good
keep
that
doing
he.
it.
But it's good that he, you know, does that and holds off his own student loans, you know, to help me.
Oh, my dad, Lord. Oh, that kind of makes me sad. Like, y'all dad just seems so like.
Different,
You can
perspective-
have Danny. You can have.
I
He's
want
picking up
Danny.
kids left and right.
I would prefer
different
Danny.
perspectives on this is probably good because we
Yeah.
all have different experiences.
Okay,
Exactly.
let me just say, I do love my dad. I do. I love my dad to the fullest extent you can love your father. But in reality, I do think, like Heaven said, that a father should definitely be your first love, your first, standards of what a man should treat you like. And I do think in my life that I've let people come into my life and treat me lower than what I deserved because I didn't have a father that showed me this is what you deserve, this is what you should accept, this is what you don't accept. I had to learn and kind of like adapt with my own experiences. And at this point in my life, I've like completely given me and my dad's relationship up to God. I've just
let go and let God.
I let God, and I was just like, whatever type of damage or trauma or whatever the fuck that my dad has put me through at this point, from just being kind of absent emotionally, I just kind of said that I was going to give it to therapy. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So I think everybody should get therapy sometime in their life because it's definitely helpful.
I think the government should, at least for minors, it should be some type of government assistance that pays for therapy, like food stamps for therapy or something like that. Something like that.
Definitely. I think a lot more therapy and psychiatrist offices should take insurance.
Yes, I think therapy. I think how like you could get insurance to cover your braces, even though that's not the same. I like you should get like it should cover therapy because it's your health. Like you got life insurance.
Mental health definitely matters.
Yes.
Yeah. Emily, do you want to touch on the stigmas around mental health?
I can, but I feel like you do a good job about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people fear mental health more than they understand it, and I think that if we had more access to better mental health care, and we were teaching kids about mental health care and like allowing them to receive the benefits of it from a young age, they wouldn't be so scared of it later in life, and it wouldn't be so hard for people to go and do it later in life, which would prevent a lot of, it's gonna sound harsh, but like absent fathers and absent mothers and people who could not be there for their kids because they weren't in a mental place when they had kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mom, like she couldn't be a mom at the time that she had me, and then later in life she had my siblings and she could be a mom for them because she got help later in life. But it should have been accessible when she had me, you know?
Yeah. I think mental health is so negatively stigmatized in a way that, first off, it makes it worse. And it like when people like no one, well now like in 2024 it's getting more acceptable to talk about it. Like I haven't heard boys don't cry in a minute, but growing up,
oh gosh,
but
I haven't heard that in a minute either.
When I was my niece and nephew age, don't let my little brother start crying. Yeah. But now I'm hearing like more, what's wrong? It's okay. Like let it out. I feel like I got that, my sister got that. It's like, you're a girl, let it out. But like my little brother, he would never forget to be like, shut up.
Actually, I have something to say about this.
Let her speak
because
on it.
Let me tell y'all something. I work at a daycare. I am around kids 24/7. And I feel like it's so important to teach your kids that it's okay to feel their emotions and talk it out, because I think a lot of us...
Did you know that little kids can't feel empathy at all? Like, until they're like 5, because it's a part of the brain.
Yeah,
that
has to develop.
So, so the only way for so every time a little kid says something mean, you have to tell them that that's mean and it hurt my feelings. And you have to tell them why that's wrong because they don't understand it. Like, the part of the brain. So they're like little sociopaths because they actually they just can't understand it. Like, they can't feel you. They can't care at all because they don't have that part of the brain.
Like the first sign of being a serial killer is that like kids kill like animals and stuff like that because they don't care.
Yeah.
Yes. That's crazy.
Like, because it's a part of the brain that we can feel empathy. Like, I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. When you really feel that, little kids can't feel it because it's just not. It's not there yet.
Damn.
But back to my point.
Sorry about that. Sidebar.
No, I do feel like it's important to teach your kids that it's okay to feel their emotions, because in a world where I grew up, we heard a lot of big boys, big girls don't cry. I always thought that phrase bothers me so bad.
Because adults cry all the time.
Yeah, and baby, I cry all the time, baby. I'm a crybaby, I tell you. And so, I have little brothers that's growing up in, what is it, Gen X? Is that what it's called? And
Alpha.
Yeah, Gen Alpha, whatever the hell. And
Gen X was the 60s.
I literally like watched like my brother, he's 16, tell one of them, he was just like, yeah, big boys don't cry. Stop all that sissy shit. I sat there and I was just like, nope. I don't want to curse. I can curse.
Ahead.
I was just like, no fucking way you said that shit to my little brother. Like, don't tell him that. I don't want none of my brothers to grow up, because now I have 3 little brothers, 3 future black men of America. I want them to grow up and be very aware of their emotions, very in touch with their feelings, but also very, like, it's still in touch with their masculine side, but knowing that it's okay to feel how you feel and express how you feel without any type of, like, repercussions. Because black men especially grow up and don't, like, prioritize their mental health, and it always comes back and bites them in the ass and creates things like absent fathers and abusive
because they don't know how to get the feelings out,
and drug habits and things like that. It all creates stuff like that, and that's all from just stimulating from just black men not prioritizing their mental health because nobody else is. And so I say all that to say, love on your black man, okay? We love the black men of America. We love y'all. Yes, mental health is a thing. Please take care of it. Thank you.
I completely agree with everything Lamaya says. I would also like to touch on, like, everything starts at home, honestly. Mm-hmm. Like, you can always tell when someone, like, didn't get disciplined at home, or, excuse me, like, even I just burped and I said, excuse me, you can even tell when some people don't have manners, and just, like, you can always tell who doesn't. You got something to say?
You should bring up the difference between mental health in black families and white families.
Okay.
Because there's such a drastic difference in that.
Very much a difference. Look who brought that up. We love her.
Period.
I think.
Thank you.
I honestly.
By the way, the way we're sitting, we're sitting like this by choice.
Oh,
she's not like sitting over us on purpose.
This is
her room, her bed. Just thought I should point that out because I just noticed that.
So I'm in the middle. I'm assuming I'm in the middle because it's my podcast. Yeah. So I'm in the middle for that reason. And then they in chairs.
I just kind of
actually Emma probably has the worst spot because she doesn't have anything to lay her back on.
Right?
Yeah, baby, because I'm comfortable.
Right?
And mental health has never, like, until I got with my dad, and he's a highly emotionally intelligent man. It was never really addressed in my household. People just, like, they was just, in my mom's side, they was just angry all the time. And I never really heard mental health addressed. But it's also, I was born in 2006. And I've started gaining, like, a real awareness of what's happening in, like, 2016 when I was 10. So it was definitely a different time. But it was, like, never addressed. And, that, like, boys don't cry. So that was what I heard a lot. But when I met my dad, he brought me a journal. So that was the first time I've ever really wrote my feelings down. And that really helped. Because I used to have super anger issues, y'all. My little siblings, I used to...
Shut up!
I actually kind of believe you. I believe you.
No, I feel like that's actually believable.
I was really violent.
Yeah, so that just helped. I, like, this, it was just, mental health was not something that was discussed in White Household. In the Black household. And it's like, we also have bigger things to worry about almost in our mental health. Because even, like, walking outside, dealing with the undertones of police brutality every day. Like, it was just something that was never addressed. But I like how it's been addressed more now, and how you could tell, like, the new high schoolers, the new middle schoolers, they're, like, they talk about it more in a more positive light than ever before. But it was something that was almost never brought up in my household.
I grew up in a family that, like, was fully aware of mental health and, like, fully disclosed, like, mental health is important and mental health is, like, something we should talk about. And it wasn't, like, stigmatized or put down. Men crying was a problem, but they've got over that. Like, it doesn't happen anymore in my family, but it was a problem when I was younger with my brother, and then where they would, like, tell him that, and then I'd be like, shut your bitch ass up. But,
Clock that tea.
Like, let him cry. Like, what are you gonna do to stop him? Like,
no, seriously.
He's just gonna keep crying. But, like, mental health was always very accepted and, like, paid attention to in my family.
I think you can always
Sorry.
people you can always tell when they don't really take care of their mental health when they get older, how they deal with relationships and how they deal with not even like
I have something to say on that actually. Let me just say. So recently, I just met one of Emma's friends. I don't know. I don't want to say his name.
No, what's wrong?
But what was his name? We met him.
Jeffrey?
I don't know his name. Probably. Yeah.
That's okay.
I talked to you when I had first got my lashes done. It was around my birthday, whatever. I met him and he was just talking about how like I guess he was dealing with a breakup or whatever, and he was just like, yeah, like I actually kind of feel sorry for you guys for being my friend. Like I feel like y'all are just like like you know who I'm talking about now? Who I was like-
Yes. You were talking about. Is it Jay? You're talking about
Probably.
Jamiroquai?
Yes. No, not Jamiroquai. No. Okay, no. We were sitting there and he was talking about like, I feel like
it doesn't matter who, just
he was just
we'll
like
talk about it later. We'll talk about
he
it later.
said a lot. He said a lot to say basically like he basically hates himself and he thinks like he was like, yeah, I feel sorry about like you guys having to be my friend. I think that you guys feel an obligation to be here. And Emma and
I do. I'm your friend.
Yeah.
It's my job to help you.
yeah, and Emma and the other girl that was with us, she was just like, well, no, we talk every day. Like, I love you. Like, you know, I'm your friend because I want to be your friend. He's just like, yeah, well, I just feel like I'm somehow manipulating you to be my friend and da 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 da. And it was just a lot.
People who are too self-aware are the worst. First off,
And I feel like he was self-aware,
Y'all
not
can't
really
make-
self-aware.
Yes, I get what you're talking about.
like you know what I'm trying to say. Like they actually, like it's like they thinking too much about it.
yes.
Yeah.
You're my friend and you're hurting. I feel like it's that simple, and you're not manipulating. Unless I do two things I don't want to do: go to work and do my schoolwork. That's the
Thank
only
you.
two things that I do that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
So, like nobody our age can really make me do anything. So, and also peer pressure. Let's get to that. The way they make peer pressure seem in movies, you would think people would be throwing drinks at your face.
No, it's,
No
I
one
promise
really
peer
wants to
pressure
share
is
their
not
alcohol.
like
No.
No one wants to share their
You don't
stuff.
want to go to a party? Great. They didn't want you there.
I didn't want to drive. Like
okay.
I just feel like, even though peer pressure definitely is real, I feel like the way
But-
they make it seem in movies, the way
That
you
shit
think
doesn't
they'll be
exist.
like,
The way it's portrayed in movies, that shit doesn't exist. I promise. Because people don't want to share their lick. People don't want to share their weed that they pay their money for. I promise nobody actually wants to share that shit in real life. Unless you're putting in on the shit. So, yeah, the way I see peer pressure in movies, it doesn't work like that. But I definitely tell you, it's a lot more subtle than you think.
yeah, the peer pressure that I see, I'll hold it for you. You've been on this for a little minute.
Mm-hmm.
The peer pressure that I see is definitely more gentle nudges instead of full shoves. But at least from my experience, I have seen stuff that I don't want to do be respected. And it's also like, it is kind of very hard to force someone to drink alcohol.
That
It
shit
is.
is nasty.
It's
Like-
disgusting.
Like
It's
it's
disgusting.
hard to force someone to do anything that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's also, I think you kind of got to stand up for yourself. Like,
Yeah, I feel like people giving the peer pressure when they're like in the space where they want to be like cool or they want to be just seen as this person or that person. But when you're a person like me or Heaven or Joy or Emma, you're just like, I really don't give a fuck what you think. Like,
I don't want to do
if
it.
I don't want to drink this nasty ass alcohol, because let me tell y'all something.
Hands in
Alcohol, if you're not a college student or you're under the age of 21, let me tell you something. Alcohol is disgusting. It
We
tastes
don't know
like-
from experience, but that's just what we heard.
That's just what we heard. Alcohol is disgusting, allegedly. It does
Not
not
good.
taste good at all.
Not good.
No, brown or white or clear or whatever the case, it is disgusting. Don't do it. It's not fun. Wait till you're 21. Or don't.
Or
Because
don't.
regardless,
Or don't, right.
or don't. Regardless, it's disgusting.
Okay.
Allegedly. Thank you.
So I think when you do anything that you don't want to do, two things happen. It's either you don't or it's either you regret it because you didn't like it, or you end up liking it too much and you become addicted, and now you're regretting it for sure. So I just think people have to make decisions for themselves, and I think when you make any type of decision, thinking about your future self while you're doing it helps. And it's also like if you pretended like your parent was over your shoulder, I definitely think people would make more decisions.
If you're more faith led, I will say pretending that God is like literally sitting right there watching you is could definitely
my child.
I'm telling you.
Yes, honestly, and since from my word, since Lamai and I do believe in God, knowing that it's an omnipresent being watching me at all times really makes me reconsider my choices in life.
Okay, I'm telling you, it's definitely.
Nah, if I had Danny standing over my shoulder, I wouldn't do shit. I would be the old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Danny is old.
Yeah. So we gonna have to get back to the election, y'all. My bad. But I think that when you vote, because Emma said this as well, or something similar, like you should vote with love in your heart and vote with empathy for others. I don't think the voting for Trump is either. I think when you vote for him, you voting against me personally. I've always felt this way. Let me tell y'all. In 2016, when he ran and got elected, it was this Mexican girl, and I went to high school, elementary school, and middle school, and this was in elementary school. She was so sad when he won. She was like, my parents have no papers. They're going to ship me away. I was like, well, boo, you were born here. You're fine. But I felt so sad for her. And this is how we felt at 10. And we're 18 now. And the impact he's had on these people and how they fear him, she's been scared of this man for 8 years and might have to be scared of him for the rest of her parents' life.
Yeah.
And this is how she was feeling at 10 in 5th grade. So when I try to appeal to people, so they don't care about the pathos, ethos, logos.
Yeah.
When I try to tell them the logic of it, like someone like Kamala is more qualified. She was she had more background. The clean infrastructure bill, adding less debt. $2 trillion in debt to $6 trillion in debt. And all of that, and the historicity of what her being elected would mean. They didn't care. And when you try to appeal to the ethos, like ethically and morally, a rapist being president is wrong. A felon being president is wrong. A
What was it,
racist
30 fucking 9 count or something?
Yeah, a rapist being president is wrong. A sexist being president is wrong. Someone who doesn't believe in immigrant rights being president because they're human beings. Someone at your rally calling Puerto Rico a floating island of trash is wrong. They don't care. And then they don't even care about the pathos. I just feel like people are lacking empathy. I think the world doesn't have empathy.
They're selfish and greedy, and they don't care about people around them. And they just don't want to admit that they were wrong the first time, so they want to put us through it a second time because they don't want to admit that they can't back the fuck off.
Thank you.
Period.
Just admit that you were wrong.
I think growth and change is a part of the human experience. At least for people our age, every 5 years we're a different human being. Until you're about 60, then
you kind of just.
Then you gotta lock in.
You gotta
figure it out.
I feel like your life at 65 is strikingly similar to your life at 60, but your life at 60 is probably not similar to your life at 70. But us 5 years ago at 13, we're not the same at 18, and at 23, we're not going to be the same as 18 either. So, but I think if you have, or we could say 4 years, 4 years to change and to think about what you've done and what you electing this man means, and not having any change of heart, I think that they lack the human heart.
Mm-hmm.
And when you know what I want to talk about, food processing.
No, okay.
Emma has something to say.
No,
listen,
okay.
One mic.
Okay, we were watching this documentary in class today, and this dude had this hole in this cow's stomach and was just putting his arm through the cow's stomach, pulling it the food that the cow had eaten was infected with E. coli, so they had to take the food out of the cow's stomach before it could be digested, so that when the cow was turned into other food for us to eat, it wouldn't have E. coli in it. He had to reach into the cow's stomach. The cow didn't even care.
He couldn't feel
that
it.
cow's been through so much.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Milk. Let me tell y'all something. If you're not drinking almond milk at this point in time, you might actually be sick, because regular milk that's pulled from the cow's udder, that's cow pus. All of that that's pus. That's not just milk, something to drink That is pus. I only drink
I hate
almond
milk.
milk.
We're the only mammal species that drinks another species' milk. I think that needs to be addressed.
That needs to be addressed. That is for their babies.
Which
That
is
is
not.
that's for their babies. That is not for you. You know what y'all need to watch? Y'all need to watch this Y'all need to watch this documentary. I can't think of the name.
Food
but
Inc.
Food Inc.
Yeah.
Watch Food Inc.
Watch that, and you'll be a vegan by the end of it.
Honestly.
No, because the way she was bashing those chickens' head against the fucking thing, she was trying to kill them. There's no way.
I literally like watched some like cute little chickens. Like they were like the cute. What do you call those things?
Chicks.
Chicks. Okay. Yeah, the cute little chickens. They were put in a blender. They were alive and everything. And they were. Just
I know
like,
what you're talking about.
And they were having the time of their life, thinking that everything's okay.
No, them
Next thing
animals
you know-
be knowing that in the slaughterhouse. They be screaming for help. They be like,
Next thing you know, just
help, Bob.
That's how it
that's how
sounded.
they make those dino nuggies that y'all love so much. OMG.
I love living on a farm.
What?
I love living on a farm.
I want to.
It was a country girl.
I want a cow, guys. I want to get like. A
I
cow
love living on a farm. When I lived on a farm, my life was very simple. But we were not mean to our chickens. Their coop was cleaned. The yard was cleaned. Everything was clean. We were not gonna put them through it. And they had names, and they were very nice until we killed them. But we were hungry, so we had to. But they
lived a good life.
They did live a good life. And then we had swans. And the swans were very nice.
Did y'all kill the swans?
No, the coyotes killed the swans.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's a swan?
Baby doll, what?
It's a big duck.
Like a
It's
dove?
Like a big duck.
It's a big
No,
old.
it's
It's
a
a big old white duck.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all y'all can take a swan dive.
Okay.
How about that?
See,
Um,
I'm trying to explain. I'm
a
gonna pull up a picture.
A
You
swan
know
is
what it
part of like
when
the
you
duck.
see it.
Do you know like the black swan? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the dance
Yeah, the ballerina dance.
or like the
black
story
swan.
of like the ugly duckling.
Yeah.
The ugly duckling was actually a swan.
Swans hella
Yeah.
ugly.
No, they
Yeah,
not.
this-
Like they can be really
big
graceful
white
when they want to be. Like
When they
that's
wanna
a bad
be.
picture though. She put up a bad
It
picture.
was his off day.
She
It
put
was
up
an
a bad
off
picture.
day for him.
Okay.
He
He
didn't
didn't know they were gonna
Those
shove
are
that
bad
camera in
pictures.
his face like that.
He's trying to protect his wife and kids. He's trying to get back home.
Okay,
And he
just
let
shoving
his-
the camera in his face.
That you're not getting.
He's
the right-
0 for 3.
He
bro.
just
You're
got
not
he
using
just
the
got
right
word
photos.
he just got word that his family died. Okay,
Okay, please.
like get
Like you see that? He's posing.
give him a chance.
See, look at that.
Okay. They
Give him
Okay,
give him a
never
chance.
No. All right. So
This is
what
for the
what
swans.
animals do we think is the ugliest? Because right now I'm gonna say swans.
Damn.
What's
No.
that one big ass bird that everybody be seeing?
I know what
Owl.
you're talking about.
They be like,
I know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, he's so fucking ugly and scary.
The
That
fucking
was-
Patera bird.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
What bird
the
is
things are
that?
scary and
I
creepy.
don't have my phone.
It kind of looks like the
How do you
back.
spell it?
Yeah, it does. It does look like.
Hey, how do you spell it? Wait, how did you say that?
Patera?
Hey Siri.
I don't even know what I said. Guys.
Y'all, I
Patera
think
bird.
owls are so ugly and creepy.
What?
You
No.
should not be able
No,
to do
no, you should see them
What,
when,
owls?
like,
Without hair,
No.
yeah.
comic. No, bruh, a real owl. The way owls looking like.
Have y'all seen
a
an owl
real
like
life
in
owls?
person?
Real, yes.
Yeah.
yes,
I
I
have
shit on my
some.
brother one time.
Oh my gosh. Me and my mom came home one day and one was sitting like on our on the little railing and he was just looking at us like we didn't live there. And it was, yes. Like, bitch, we live here. What the fuck? What are you doing here?
I'll be feeling bad when I step on these cockroaches on campus because like this is y'all
Who feel
house.
bad?
That's crazy.
But like y'all was
If
here
it's
first.
inside, I don't feel bad for a bug. But when
I
it's
don't feel
outside,
bad for a
I feel
bug.
bad when I have to kill a bug outside.
Yeah.
But you have to really be asking
you have the
for
whole
it.
outside to get away from
Yeah,
it. You
if
just had to
you
get right
have
in
to
front of
really
me.
be asking for it to be a bug that's outside and I have to kill you. Because I would feel bad killing you outside in your habitat.
Lizards. I don't like lizards.
I don't. Bro,
I
when I was
love
in Jamaica,
lizards.
I accidentally
They're
left the
ugly.
hotel room open and the lizard got in.
Did they get you?
They-
Y'all, I seen a
Emma,
small lizard when I
you
was
know-
in Louisiana.
I know you.
You know I was scared.
When I went to Louisiana for my
You
birthday,
saw a
I seen
ladybug
a small
earlier. It
lizard.
almost
I have
left
a
the
video.
room.
Hold on. I have a video of a small lizard that was in the hotel that I was in for my
I
birthday.
told this one boy he looked like the gecko from Geico.
Damn.
That's what you're really
Look how small it was though.
Oh,
It
Bro,
was
I
so
had
small.
one like that in my dad's old apartment in my room, bro.
on
Like,
purpose.
What do you mean on purpose?
Like,
it
you
was
have it on
there.
purpose?
Can I pet that
No.
dog?
I
pet
Can I
that
pet that
No,
dog?
it
Is
was
that
there. It
dog?
was like in the corner of the wall. I was like, why the heck is there a lizard?
Oh, and
in here?
hairless cats. Like, I'm a cat person.
Cat-
I love
Ugly.
cats.
Ugly.
That should
Why
not
is
be
that
heard.
cat everyone's
No, do
rotisserie
y'all
chicken?
know? It's like
That
this
cat
is-
looks like a rotisserie
Wait,
chicken.
do y'all? It's like this one hairless cat that was like from a cartoon show or something. Like
I think I know what you're talking about.
but it was like not a good guy in it.
No.
Like it was.
I know what you're talking
Emma
about.
know what I'm talking about. And y'all used to read like Bad David and stuff.
Yeah.
Bad. He was this kid. He had spiky hair and he was missing
bad.
teeth.
He was a rebel.
He was bad. Y'all ever read The Stripes? Bad Case of Stripes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that was like one of my favorite childhood books.
Is that the one?
Like she
That-
just
She
and
eat
have
the
y'all
lima
heard
beans?
of
yeah.
Have y'all ever heard of Please Baby Please?
Yeah.
That was one of my
I
books
was a
too.
Junie B girl down.
Oh,
yeah,
What
I
was
was a
it?
Junie
What was
B
it
down.
called? Smile and Sister.
Yes.
Those books. No, Smile literally revolutionized novels, graphic novels actually. And I grew up with a kid. They still making books. Greg Heffley is still in middle school.
Seriously?
Dork Diaries.
Dork
Dork Diaries.
Diaries
Oh my
was
gosh.
Joey looked like a Dork
Oh
Diary.
yes,
Oh
I
my
read
gosh.
all the Dork Diary books.
Oh,
Oh,
they
my
were so
gosh, I
cool.
love Dork
I
Diaries.
was like on the Dork Diaries website, like making my own characters and shit like that. Like
Oh,
I was
yeah.
part of it.
Man.
Like you couldn't tell me and Dork Diaries weren't
Can't tell
like
me
this.
shit.
I'm ready to buy like the whole series so I can just read it again. Just for the love of it all.
Yeah. All right. So if y'all could give Senior Lamaya, Senior Joy, and Senior Emma one piece of advice, and if we was in first semester senior year, what would you tell yourself? Emma, would you be like, don't go to graduation?
Oh, damn.
Actually, no. But that's actually a thing. I would tell her that it does get better, because
You was going through it.
okay, so senior year was the first year that I was ever by myself. So I grew up with 4 siblings, so I'm one of 5, and all of my siblings had moved out at the end of my junior year. And so I was going to senior year, and what normally was like my best friend, my sister, my brother, and me all going to school together, it just wasn't happening that year because my best friend went to a different school. My sister was up in Kansas City, and my brother was in college. And so like I was like everything about my routine, like the way that I had lived the past 4 years of my life was different. And so it was like telling myself that it does get better and there are things to look forward to, and it's not going to feel like that crushing weight of like being without your people isn't going to feel that way forever.
That was nice.
Lamaya?
If I could tell my senior self something, it would probably be pick UMSL.
Absolutely.
Pick UMSL.
Okay.
Cause baby, look, I promise UMSL was not my first choice. It wasn't my second, my third, or my fourth.
Me neither.
It
my
was kind of
second
just
choice, I would
on the
say.
whim.
I thought I was gonna be a Billiken for life, y'all.
Okay, this was kind of like a last minute change whim thing, and it turned out to be pretty good. So I'm not gonna
You
lie.
did.
Yeah, oh it did.
Okay, you're gonna love your roommates because not even like senior year. I want to say like summer. It kind of hurt my feelings. None of y'all even responded
I
to my
responded. You
email.
just
Yes,
said you
Heaven
were
responded.
against us.
I didn't know. Heaven responded, but Joy and Emma, I was like,
Lamaya,
I
I
literally-
responded.
No. I literally told my mom, I was like, I
I wasn't
hope I
looking
like
at them
these
emails,
hoes.
so-
Like, 'cause I don't know if I'm like these
Lamaya,
hoes.
I text you. I literally
No, Heaven, besides Heaven, Emma and Joy, before we came here, I was like, I hope I like these hoes.
I
I hope they're
responded.
not like funky ass bitches.
I responded to Lamaya.
She responded to me the night before we moved in.
12 p.m.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna like her. But Joy,
Joy.
am I
Joy
gonna
was a
like
mystery.
Joy?
I met Joy in the elevator before I met her in the dorm.
That's funny as hell.
No, seriously.
Bro.
I was like,
I was
Joy
looking
was
at them.
such a sweetheart though. When I met her, she had like her little
Can I get a
twisties
mama?
and she was
I'll
so
take the flavor
cute.
you don't like.
She was too cute. Like, but yeah, I love all my roommates. You're gonna love them. College life is, it's not. What is college
What is
life?
happening?
Guys?
college life is college life. bro.
College life is college life.
It's better than I
You
thought it
like,
was.
I'm not gonna say don't be excited for it, but it's a normal day now. So it's not as like glamorous and fun as you thought it would be. It's college life. It's fun, but it's business. So yeah.
Go to class.
Bro.
Go to class.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
God, go to class. It's
Why
so
not?
easy to
Just
skip.
get up and go.
Bro.
It's so easy to skip, dude.
Don't let Don't let your independency take over.
Okay,
Don't do
okay.
it. Okay, I know. Your mom's not telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that. No.
You need to
You
pretend
need
like
to
she
do
is.
it.
I'm telling you, it's so easy to skip, y'all. Like we thought
You need to do
that
your work. You need to go to class.
we thought the freshmen of college last year were kidding. No, it's so
Yes.
easy to skip. Once you skip
Yes.
that class one time,
it's gonna be
It's-
hard to want to go
it's
back.
hard to go back.
Okay.
If I skip, you skip. If you skip, I skip.
Okay.
We ain't never going to class.
No.
No,
go back.
seriously, it's just gonna be like that. Once you skip, you're never coming back.
I would tell this time of year, Heaven, keep going with the podcast. Because
Absolutely.
yeah, and also just appreciate what it is and appreciate the emotions of it. Also, be a better friend. Stop making Nyla mad every time you see her on purpose. But that was our dynamic. Like that
I
was.
think you're a good friend.
Yeah. Stop trolling. I know you're not gonna listen.
Stop calling who?
Rex.
I have something to say.
Like
too.
Rex.
Rex?
Yeah.
Also,
No.
Lamaya, know that there is room for personal growth. I thought coming out of my senior year that I had it all figured out. I thought that I had no more growth, that I needed to be growing. I thought that I was so aware of everybody's emotional well-being, and I was so aware of everybody's feelings, and all my decisions were right and just.
Tuh.
And also, pick a boy. I'm not gonna even go anywhere with that. I'm just gonna say, pick a boy. Thank you. Cause, yeah.
Also, my advice to, don't let Catan, saying that your dad jokes aren't funny over the intercom stop you from doing morning announcements.
I feel like I know who you're talking about. From that name alone. That name is like so rare that I think I know which Catan you're talking about.
Do you like these ones?
No, I hate
I'm
them.
gonna eat this one.
That's the ones that I was like.
I know. I was like, this is not the one. I'll eat it for you. But
Yeah.
Can I take this yellow one?
Honestly, keep going with your mentorship. All the freshmen will at the end of the year on your birthday give you all gifts and say that they adore you.
Aww.
I would tell Emma to stop trying to break up with Austin. Just shut the fuck up.
He loves you.
Why was Emma trying to break up with Austin?
How many times did you try to break up with him?
Like 5. I just
Oh
get
my
angry.
God.
Why?
Gosh.
Have you met me?
Yeah, Emma be like, shut the fuck up.
You
still
still
love
good to me.
Your future roommates love Austin. So.
I love him so much.
Okay.
I would tell Heaven, look up somebody named Joy McCants, Emma Stewart, and Namaya.
Mm-hmm.
Look them up.
Look them up.
But not their birth.
You know what? I was not
Thanks.
successful
Okay.
in looking y'all up because I saw y'all names. I was not successful at all. Like me and my mom looked on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh, so you can know who we are, but we can't know who you are?
I was looking at my emails, so
Mine, at that time my Instagram was like Hevo Bucks. In my Instagram it was Hevo Bucks. So.
yeah.
I just changed it to Heaven Omega. People don't think that that's my real name.
Omega Lee.
It's not.
I didn't even know.
I've seen your
like,
birth stuff. I know it is, but it's not.
Yeah, they was like, this one girl, she said, I thought you was on that weird like alpha beta stuff.
Damn.
This is literally what's written on my birth certificate.
It's literally my life.
Like I was
It's not funny anymore.
I was like, this is just what's on my birth certificate. And it actually is nothing.
Why did they
more
pick
than that.
Omega? Why did they pick Omega?
The man I was named after is named
Yeah.
Otis Lee Brooks.
Yeah, I forgot.
And Heaven Omega is kind of
Okay.
If it helps, my name was going to be Princess before it was.
Oh, they thought you were
my name was gonna be Princess Martin. Princess Kamora Martin. That was gonna be my name.
No, I love the Maya. I think that's a gorgeous.
I think my
Lamaya.
name has a certain ring to it. Like my whole name.
Say your
is
name.
Lamaya Kamora Martin.
Period.
Maya Kamora Martin.
Remember that name's when you guys go to
Absolutely.
vote in like 20 more years.
If we can vote in 20 more years.
I thought
Oh,
my
right.
dad gave me that
They
sound.
finna bring back poll taxes, literacy test.
Well, we'll pass all that shit.
I'll have to
before I
like
come.
shave my head and pretend to be a guy, and then I can vote for all of us.
Literacy tests are like
Thank you.
literally impossible to pass.
Oh.
Because they're stupid as fuck. Those literacy rules don't make sense.
No, they're like impossible to pass.
Is that because they make them impossible to pass?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, fuck it.
Emma, but you'll be fine.
I think it'd be fine.
Emma, so
You just tell me how you need me to vote.
yeah, so if you had to take one of us as slaves,
Yes, please.
who would you take?
And like,
It would not be you.
Yeah, you talk back to me.
You would never
Yeah,
do shit.
talk back.
Talk back.
I actually,
I wouldn't.
I actually can't do.
Who do you think would be
I
a good
cannot do
little
anything
slave?
that I don't want to do. I'm
Listen, like, I'm like, what the fuck?
You can't win.
It wouldn't be. This is such an awful thing to say. It wouldn't be you. Because, like, what? How am I gonna do shit? Like, if I tell you to do something and you don't want to do it, what am I gonna do about that?
You're
Like,
like,
look at
like
me.
you tower
Look
over
at
us.
me. Exactly.
You'd be like, okay,
this is
my
the
bad.
whip.
One of us is getting beat, and it's not you.
Okay.
Like, it's.
Okay.
Right.
I can't tell you to do shit.
It's gonna be Lamaya then.
It can't be me either
No.
because I don't know. I feel like I could take it, man.
I think she could too.
I feel like that was Joy to show be like, okay.
If
Joy
I
would
was
be the
like-
good little
if I was like, go do that, she'd be like, alright.
Joy would be the good little slave. But I feel like Emma is so sweet to where
I'll be
she
like,
wouldn't even be a slave. She would be a paid employee.
I'll
She
be
would
like,
literally
I'll be
getting
like,
paid.
if
Maybe I'll buy you a house.
Emma,
You
I'll
do
be
it.
like-
Just do me a favor.
I'll be like, nigga, no.
Yes. It'll be a paid favor. I promise.
Emma, I literally
She
can't
wouldn't even
imagine.
be a little slave. She would literally be a paid employee.
I'd be so
I
mad,
promise.
guys.
Emma would be-
can't be a
Emma would
slave.
be-
If I like lived on a plantation like 100 years ago, and they were like talking, like I wouldn't. They kick me out.
Emma
They'd be like,
would
oh,
be the
she's
one.
too nice.
Emma would be
Get her
the one
out.
for the black people starting slave revolt. She'll show us where the guns at and tell us how to read and shit.
Yeah. Genuinely, I feel
I
like
mean-
I would have probably been dead.
I cannot be a slave.
I
I'd
would
be the
I
end
would
of
be
the
killed.
underground.
I'll be like, I'm hot.
Yeah.
I would be complaining all the time.
I'm
I
fine.
hate being outside when
And
it's too hot outside.
And I'm not agreeable or compliant.
Yeah.
No.
Like, I feel like I would have died just because I'm very, very rebellious. Don't tell me what to do as if I have to do it, because now I'm not going to do it.
Right. Like,
And I'm not going to do it in your face.
I was never going to pick this cotton, but now.
I'm definitely not going to pick this cotton. And I'm going to sit here and look pretty and watch you. Because.
And look at my clothes. My clothes got holes in them. Fuck nigga. Like, where's
You cool?
Hey, if
There's
I-
something warm.
I would never.
I be sitting there.
got
I
me
say,
in this
"Massa,
Georgia heat.
Look, Massa, bitch, is you cool? Fuck that. Fuck you and fuck this heat too. I'm going in the house.
I don't think that I would be. I don't think that I would feel right disrespecting you guys. I
Oh,
feel like even if we didn't have this bond, I feel like it would just like in my soul, I'd be like, why would I do this to them?
Yeah.
Period.
But that's why I'm glad that we all get along really well.
Shout out to abolition.
Okay? Shout out
I
to
cannot-
Martin Luther King for this to be able to exist. Like this whole friendship.
You know, he had a dream.
He had a dream.
And he woke up and saw us.
Okay? This is the dream.
I
right
couldn't
here.
imagine what our dynamic would be if it wasn't exactly this. Like, I can't imagine.
I don't know.
I can't either.
Maybe because it's never been any way but this. This
Yeah.
is exactly how I was on the first day.
Yeah.
And
Like literally.
so,
Literally
Place
2
and
days
time.
later, we're rapping in the room.
yeah.
Okay?
Like we had a. Oh my god, our album.
We haven't finished it yet.
I'm
Guys,
telling you,
by
one of
the
these
end of
days-
this album, I'm gonna know what rhythm is.
Okay?
Emma freestyle.
Yeah, give her a beat. Give
I'm
her a beat.
scared.
All right.
I'm so scared,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
We own my podcast, and I just voted. I say a lot of things. You can quote it. Yeah, that's Emma.
Okay.
Don't call her Jimma. Hey, hey, Lamaya.
You really
You do so good too.
You were doing good.
I'm sorry, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh. By the end of this album, we are going to storm the student radio center and we're gonna play it, and everybody's gonna have to listen to it.
433.
Hey.
433.
Okay.
433.
What? Okay.
433.
What?
Who they wanna be? 433. Who they wanna be?
Hey.
433. Hey. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta be
Stream
top.
our shit.
Hey, top 5 dorm, not 5. Top 5, not 5.
I feel
No,
like they need to
exactly.
have
a
who
dorm
knows-
competition. But
Yes,
it's just
because
who,
I feel like
who loves each other more.
Emma, like,
yes,
like that man really thought that we slept in the same bed.
He literally, okay, Heaven and I can't go anywhere without us being like, are you guys, like, you guys live together? Oh, that makes sense. Alright.
what the fuck?
Alright.
So he was like, y'all sleep in the same dorm? I was like, yeah. He was like, y'all sleep in the same room? No, he said, first I said, y'all sleep in the same bed. I was like, no. And he was like, y'all sleep in the same room? I was like, no. Like
why we sleep in the same room?
Why was we...
Why we
Same
sleep in
bed?
the same bed?
No, if you and I had to
This
sleep in the
twin
same bed,
freaking
I
bed,
would
bro.
kill you. You would never wake up.
Oh my
You
god.
you'd snore a little too loud. You'd be out. You'd be
I don't even think we both can fit on this motherfucker.
No, we couldn't.
I just, you know,
I'd push you off.
and I speak
You're
from
not getting the
personal
wall. I'm
experience.
getting the wall.
You can actually
Two can fit.
You're
Two
on the
can
floor.
fit. Two can fit.
Two can fit. I can say
You're
that
on the floor.
in this fit. But the thing
Emma,
is,
you not kicking me off of this bed.
Yes, I'm kicking you off.
You
the bed.
on the
you
floor.
gotta be
You're not getting it.
strategic about the placement of where everybody's going.
Two can fit.
Because if I sleep by the wall, whoever is on the edge is falling the fuck off.
Emma,
No, it was.
Emma,
I
I'm
like to sleep.
You're
Emma.
sleeping on the edge. I'm not sleeping on
Emma,
the edge.
I'm a wall sleeper.
I don't give a
I'm
shit.
a wall sleeper.
I'm tiny as fuck. I gotta protect my space. If you rolled over a little too roughly, I'm falling off the bed. All right, I
I
gotta
would catch you.
If you're not gonna wake up to catch me.
Emma, I have senses.
You're
Oh
gonna
my
wake
God.
up and go, God, she's gone,
No,
and
her
then like go back to
senses
bed.
are gonna tingle when
Emma.
you're like literally tipping off the
Emma,
bed.
you'll be falling off and I'll be like,
I'm at the ground.
I'll be like,
and
get
you'll
over
wake up
here.
the next- Nah.
Bro, your spidey senses only tingle with gum, bro.
It does. That's crazy.
I do got gum senses.
Lord,
There's some gum in here, ain't it?
No, I
Do you
don't.
have gum?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I'll buy you some.
I keep gum in my car.
Why is there no gum in the C-store?
Right?
There would be.
Where's the gum at?
Hey, bring
They got Pedialyte.
They were making so much
BBG.
money off
Bring back gum. BBG.
They got Pedialyte in there for sure. For the
They got-
over folks.
They got Pedialyte and not gum.
That's ridiculous.
That's
They need
dumb.
to. Let's just say they need a lot more options in the C store.
Yes,
We
they
need
do.
more.
Right?
Cause I like literally the only thing that I look forward to when I go in there is literally Cracker Barrel mac and cheese, the water, and the fucking s'mores Pop Tarts that are barely ever there.
They
You got some this time. You
I
got
sure
some this
did.
time.
They choices of restock be like some trash. Like they
No.
only
Yes,
restock
oh
good
my
things
gosh.
every third time.
Exactly.
And if you don't, when they restock cheeses next time, make sure y'all do the extra toasty ones. Nobody actually just like the regular ones. At least the extra toasty ones or the white ones. Nobody actually. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I thought she was leaving.
I was like,
Imagine I got that passionate. Imagine I got that passionate.
Dude, that's how I felt when our group was sitting around the table like talking about the election earlier. I was just like, I gotta go.
Yes,
I gotta go.
like OMG.
Yeah.
People are
Bro.
stupid.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym.
Yes, she has.
Oh, here, hold on.
Every day,
Oh.
I wake up, I check her location, make sure she's never in the door. She's out there in the gym.
Yeah, I'm finna show y'all a gun show.
What?
I can't go through that again.
Bow.
Bow.
Bow. Wow.
Oh,
That's really
yeah,
strong.
that's
Bow.
Bow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wait, this is actually like.
That was really good.
Bow.
The definition of that was
Wow.
crazy.
Look at
Yes.
Ooh, that hurt. Like flexing hurt. A
She's
little bit.
playing basketball next year.
Okay, when you become president, she'll be your bodyguard. Get her on
Yeah.
the CIA.
Sure, Secret Service.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you let them do like they did Trump.
Okay.
You do not get in hit.
Nah.
Hey,
I'm
that,
not gonna get
that
grades.
nigga did not get hit. That was a conspiracy. He had a ketchup packet in his hand.
Okay.
So mean.
How the picture perfect? No,
You know,
no.
if we wasn't thinking like he literally has the face
No.
of America in his hands, he's actually a pretty funny guy. You know,
Bruh, he
he's-
needs to just
He's
go back
literally
to
a
doing.
teenage girl.
he needs to go back to
He's-
having his own show
Kamala has a dance party with Beyonce.
with Beyonce. The way he talks is so funny.
Go back to the premise,
Like,
bro. Go back to your
Tyler
reality
Ellis having
You
TV.
a
got
dance
that Valley
party
girl
with
accent, you know?
Beyonce. Y'all know they turned that into a remix song.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was so funny.
This ain't Texas. Woo!
Okay.
Ain't no road.
Y'all were cute with that. That's cute.
I say that to her a lot actually, because she don't like the Beyonce country, so I say it to her. Yeah, but yeah, every time Emma and I go out, someone always says something of that nature. And
Oh, like when you and I were fighting over me Irish goodbying, and DJ was like, "So how long have y'all been together?"
yeah,
All right.
he was like, I don't want to get in the middle of the divorce. I was like, she's not going anywhere.
No, we live together.
Yeah. Actually, will knock on your door until you answer. Actually.
And you know I would.
Yeah. Cause I wouldn't stop.
No. Did you hear me knocking on Joy's door earlier? I was like,
Bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
You were gonna wake up.
I said come in.
Cap.
I didn't
Like,
hear it
the
over my
first time
knocking.
I did,
Sorry.
You gotta say it with your chest.
You gotta say it like you mean it. I didn't feel invited.
Yeah.
You know what? Back to the C store. I feel like there shouldn't be like a balance at the Oak store. I feel like, first of all, $150 is crazy. Like, that's like such a little amount. And I feel like with everything that we paying for, all this room
Also,
and board
the
and
stuff
shit,
be like the stuff they be taxing. They be taxing.
like I look at them little bowls of macaroni and cheese, and then I look at the
$9.
Boy, them motherfuckers $9, bro.
That's
30,
actually crazy.
30.
Like why do they cost that much?
No, seriously.
That's why I go grocery shopping at the grocery store.
Like, bro, it's cheaper at like Schnucks or Save-A-Lot than it is
you can
in
buy
our
a 4-pack.
college fucking C store. That is actually crazy to me.
And then
We're the broke ones.
$500 or lower.
We're already paying
Our
y'all
money is already
thousands of dollars a year, and it's gonna be more with the president we have now.
No fast food.
No fast food. No fast
Tesla's
food.
gone. You know.
Oh my god, we're
we
not
gotta-
gonna live together. This is our last time. Like, this is our last, like, our first and last year. Because if we don't get FAFSA, then, like, we can't come back.
Wait,
Well, I didn't get shit from FAFSA anyway. I'm not even.
Wait.
I got a good
Emma,
little
you didn't
but-
see it, but we were all in a state of black shock.
Yeah, no, like, if this presidency goes through, like, this is the last time that all of us are gonna be, like,
oh my god.
living together.
Living in general.
Living together.
Damn.
I'm having a hard time correlating
I mean-
with the fast plan.
We're not going to come back
Like-
to college, so we're not going to live together.
Oh,
yeah, like, if I don't get FAFSA, I can't come back to pay for any of my tuition, so there's no point in me coming back to pay for my living. So if there's no point in me coming back to pay for my living, then I might as well just stay home with my parents and work.
Yeah, because
Fuck,
I sure did.
Aaron.
And I don't
'cause
live in
FAFSA
St.
didn't give me
Louis,
nothing.
remember?
Fuck, Aaron.
Exactly.
Guys, I'm going to STLCC. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I'm going to the poll.
I'm finna go to the poll too.
I was already at the polls.
Let's find a strip club. We could
I'll
be.
miss y'all.
Y'all know my.
I'm about
y'all
to hit
know
the
my strip
club.
I used to see all videos on TikTok of them counting their money, and I was like,
Well,
thing.
you
You
wasn't
know
that
that's
so
actually
bad.
pretty tempting.
You
I'm
wanted
not
that
gonna
so
lie.
bad.
Did y'all not watch the Players Club?
I did.
My
Yes,
stripper
of
name is
course.
Princess. Look for me.
Mine
Oh my
is-
god, that'd be so good.
I don't know what mine would be.
Mine's is passion.
Passion.
I don't know what mine would
I don't know. I feel like
No, mine's is Blasian Persuasion.
Blasian Persuasion. She
be. Bro,
not
you
even
could go with
Blasian.
your actual name.
Emerald.
Yes.
Damn.
She could go with
You
her
so
actual name.
could. OMG, she'd be like, welcoming Emerald to the stage.
Everyone give it up for Emerald.
And she just
Dawn.
come out like butt
Emerald.
ass naked with a whole bunch of like green diamonds.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
That's actually funny as hell.
Yes, with a thong. Oh,
I know one man who would pay
eat.
for that. I know
Okay.
one man who would pay for that.
That would eat. I'm not
Eat.
gonna lie.
It's super funny.
Lord.
All right. Well, thank y'all for listening. See y'all next time. And as always, if you disagree, you're wrong.
Fuck you.